topic too absurd. No statement too asinine. We are Nerdaties, and I'm gonna try and be loud because apparently my headphones suck. I am Mike. Next up, you know what? Next up's not the person we usually are. Next up is the god of the dad bod. Wrong show, but
What?
He's calling you next.
Kyle? Why?
well, because after you, is the saint of cynicals or what? God damn, it's still not that show.
Vin Bear.
And second to last is our little boy. Is that what it? No,
Young boy.
Young boy.
young boy.
Joe.
Okay,
I did
He's
it in
also
normal
a little
voice
boy.
today. It's me, Mario.
oh boy, that's painful. And our birthday boy, saving him for last.
Justin.
Yay!
Yay! Happy birthday.
Hey, not saying it.
Thanks, guys.
4 decades. Happy birthday.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, you look it.
40 years old. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I like to
That's
say 40 years
congratulations.
of existence. 40 years of existence is just kind of that in the middle.
I've done
You
some
have-
things in my 40 years, you know. I've lived a life.
Seen some shit that'll turn you white.
For reals.
Are you a fan of steampunk?
Sure.
That's good. That's the healthiest way to prepare your punk.
Ah.
What?
That happened.
Starting off with a bang.
Man.
I've been watching a lot of Norm Macdonald lately.
That sounded like it. I wish you could do his voice though.
I know it's not the same.
Hey, you gotta hesitate a bit.
The energy matched, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's good?
None.
Yeah, you were kind of like Stephen Wright on coke.
You're not quite Mitch Hedberg, but you're heading in that direction.
Megan doesn't like Mitch Hedberg. Jake picks him up.
Oh, Miss Hedberg was awesome.
I don't.
He's a punchline guy.
I don't blame her.
Oh man.
Pravdo,
Yeah.
can you let the peeps know that if they'd like to send me birthday presents, you throw Venmo up in the chat.
You could just let him know right now, couldn't you? Since you're the one.
He's the producer.
Don't you have to show your butthole or
Hey
something?
guys. Hey
Oh.
guys, if you want to send me presents,
That's the only.
Joe's gonna tell you how to do that.
You gonna put up a link or like the QR code?
I have to figure out how to put the QR code on there.
Oh, fuck me, Pravdo.
Oh,
No.
I've never done
But
that.
Money's on your birthday.
I could figure some things out.
Can you?
Probably. I have like 3/4 of a brain cell in there.
Or
That's my
will you?
favorite.
Is the more important.
When we do live shows and Joe's completely out of it, it's great. You can find me on Venmo at J Patterson 2 T's 0116. If that helps you, Joe, instead of you fucking around all night long.
Don't want 1-6. I don't get it.
Random.
What?
They just toss numbers behind your name, right?
0116. Yeah, I don't get it.
My birthday, guys.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like January 16th, like today?
Hey,
Oh,
today's my
that comes full circle.
My shoot birthday.
You look pretty old for a newborn.
You gonna try this all night, huh?
Just keep them coming.
My own sister says she's too poor to send birthday presents. Sorry, champ. Bitch, I know how much you're paying for your trip to Europe. Don't give me that shit.
Oh,
Damn.
oh.
Whatchamacallit? Kelly don't cave? Don't cave. Ever.
She
That's
does
right.
need that support because he can guilt her into pretty much anything.
I could also cancel her trip to Europe. I have the power.
No, you can't. You can't do that. It's unethical, and you're an ethical guy. Even though
Listen,
you're borderline anti-American.
I mean, I could tell you right now what I would do after hearing that if I was Kelly, but it is your birthday.
really, I'm kidding. She's making me dinner on Saturday anyway before D&D.
That's very nice of her.
Nice. Is
Oh,
anyone
cool.
else inviting themselves, or just I?
So yeah, but like, probably not going to make anything.
Yeah.
Probably just going to end up getting something because I know Kelly. Also,
Yeah,
I'm giving cooking lessons.
I was about
I
to
was
say,
gonna
have you given her any of the cooking lessons yet, or are you coming into a meal cooked by her?
No,
blind?
She actually is coming. Kel, when are you coming? 2 weeks from now, right?
Yes.
Putting questions out there into the comments when she. So are you expecting a comment on the thread, or is she gonna text?
Well,
you?
either
Yeah,
way,
like,
I know she's
they don't-
blind, so it's easier.
But that only works if she answers immediately. Otherwise, there's just dead air.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big gap.
That's why I answered for her. I'm gonna say
There
you
yes.
go.
Kelly wants me
Yeah.
to touch making s'mores bars for Saturday too.
It's a great
Cool.
topic.
Well,
My question though is, for the dinner she's making you,
Yeah.
are you going to critique it out loud or just in your head?
I mean, we have a podcast a few days later, so it's definitely on there.
I knew he was saving it.
I feel like you should have your own little table set up, and she's gonna serve it to you like you're Simon Cowell, and you're gonna do a little monologue about how you're so well versed in foods. Take each individual bite and then just roast her.
Gordon Ramsay, not Simon Cowell.
What's the difference?
Well,
One-
Simon Cowell
food
is like a
related.
judge.
A
Simon
Michelin
Cowell's
star.
like- I can see where you're coming from. Simon
A
Cowell.
couple Michelin stars.
Beth and I are obsessed with Kitchen Nightmare. Not
What
Kitchen.
if
Hell's
Tyra's gonna
Kitchen.
do with this?
You gonna be like this all night, huh?
The Michelin Man is a tire guy.
I'm just, I don't know what got him to this headspace, but I need more of it.
Hey Vin,
So,
your character is not a eunuch, right?
say what?
In D&D.
And D&D? No, my character brings the D and D. Know what I'm saying?
Not for long.
Yes. Yep. He can grow. He
This
has
is the
quick healing.
original
He can grow his penis back, and he can ejaculate on command. Hidden secrets.
Someone might choppy your pee pee.
Nah,
Game.
not me. You're not making me reek, dude. I will fucking leave.
Instead of reek, we're gonna call you stench.
I
From squish to
I
stench.
can't even fucking concentrate right now.
No.
By the way, I don't have my character piece yet. I'm gonna have it though.
What do you mean?
I'm bringing a character piece.
Don't need
My
one, but
character
okay.
representation in
An
action figure
avatar?
form.
Oh, I got
Thank you,
you.
Michael. Thank you, Michael. Avatar,
A miniature.
miniature.
Miniature. A minotaur?
Not necessary because we don't play with a map or anything.
We don't.
Define necessary though. It's fun. It's hip. It's now.
All the kids are doing it.
All the kids are doing it.
Yeah.
It's not a horrendous idea for each of us to have a figure. to
No, it's
show
not.
everyone
I'm
what
not
we
against
think
it. I'm just saying it
character
wasn't
would look like.
necessary.
Necessary?
Pravdo, how
Yes.
many viewers we got? I tagged a bunch of people the other day, but I know most of them probably aren't watching.
11.
Lower! Lower!
Nice, nice,
Two.
nice.
So,
Nice.
Yanoni and my sister.
Yeah. If you're out there, say hello in the chat. Let us know that you're here.
Hello, Michael.
Time warp
Happy
without
birthday to you, Justin.
No, it's accurate. That's as many people
Yeah.
I thought would chime in to our show.
To our show.
I just blasted
Two.
Twitter again.
Get it? Oh. Did you smash it? Did you smash that Twitter button?
I totally.
So,
I bashed it. That X.
do we have personal stories for the show?
I
Are we
do.
doing? Are we serenading Justin to start? Like,
Yeah.
Are we gonna sing?
Are we singing?
I don't run the show, so I
Well,
don't actually do anything.
I'll take it from
different.
here. I'll take it from here, Kyle.
Go ahead.
I watched What If. I turned it off. That's all.
reviews. We're like you're like
Hey,
what are
skip,
you in right now?
skip.
It's not a review. It's
That's
not a
your
review. It's not a
That's
review.
literally a review.
No,
It's
pretty
a
close to a
disgruntled man watching this and saying, "I can't even."
What one did you watch?
Does it matter?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
The one with Jeff Goldblum.
The Mad Max one?
No, the one with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, the Tony
Well,
Stark.
if he didn't get that far.
The one with Tony Stark? And
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
he randomly picked one. Apparently, he just dropped because that's like the third.
No,
episode
that's the
or
fourth
something.
one. I was fourth. It was the fourth one. I put it on, and I just heard Jeff Goldblum. That's like Jeff Goldblum. I'm like, why? I would never choose to watch this.
You did.
But-
You did though. You chose to watch it.
If I knew Jeff Goldblum was in it, it's all.
but he
You
was
would
just
choose to watch Jurassic Park?
No, my dad made me watch it.
but he
I
was
I was a bitch. I couldn't watch weird movies.
he was the same
What was
character in
it?
Ragnarok.
Yeah, I know, and he ruined Ragnarok.
What about Independence Day?
Independence Day. I was all about Will Smith and the president and the guy who was molested by aliens.
The
Quaid?
Fly.
Randy Quaid.
Wait.
But you
Never
have
saw
less
The
problem.
Fly.
You have less problem with Randy Quaid than you do with Jeff Goldblum. That's weird to me.
Randy,
In movies.
did you?
I mean, he was in Kingpin. He played Ishmael.
He
That
was.
was great. Better than anything Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum.
Definitely take it back about Jeff Bridges, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeff Bridges. He's
Jeff
like,
Bridges.
reel that one in.
He's a
He's
saint.
like Daniel Day-Lewis level. He's in everything.
You got a problem with Jeff Bridges, and you got a problem with me.
I
That's
know.
just you let that one marinate.
Jeff Bridges is like the most American actor you could get.
Seth versus Math
North?
says happy birthday, Justin.
Who?
Said versus Math.
Seth versus Matt.
Math says happy birthday, Justin.
Thanks.
Wait, what did he say to me?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's not your fucking
What?
birthday.
He just says happy birthday, Justin.
Said, tell Vinny his hot takes suck.
No, they're good. I got another one.
Wait. We're not there yet.
That
Well,
part
there's
of the show.
Kyle was asking for directions, so I took the goose by the beak.
So casting, huh?
Casting.
Casting happened?
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been confirmed that Deborah Ann Wall and Eldon Henson will be in Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
How much? How much of it? Who knows? But yeah,
Mostly for Eldon Henson, because he's my guy.
good to see them back.
We
They were
got
part of the
More
re-
confirmation.
They were part of all of that reshoot stuff.
yeah, because it's all canon, including Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Kano would be great.
We got a I say that you rock, brudda, Beanie Man.
That was a
Oh,
statement.
am I Beanie Man?
I guess you're Beanie Man.
I mean,
Nice.
yeah.
Who says that?
Said versus Math.
Thank you, Sed versus Matt. Now, you must also say, I'm not telling you to say this, but you should. I'm cooler than Justin, even on his birthday. Go ahead.
You know,
Sorry.
If Vinny starts jerking off right now for you, will you say that?
If this was OnlyFans, it'd already be out.
Do you start there, or do you just rub it and get it hard underneath the clothing? I'm not asking personally. Like, what's the protocol?
You remember in Avengers when Bruce turns around and he goes, "That's my secret. I'm always angry," and he just bursts through his pants. Something like that.
You
Exactly
just
like
burst
that.
through your pants.
I just burst through my pants. I buy pants constantly. It's got it.
The pants were the only part that stayed on for him.
Not me. This is real
You were-
life.
You're a reverse Hulk. Your pants just fly off.
Yeah,
and your
shirt stays
gets
on,
kinda
pants
tattered.
come off.
It's kind of tattered, but it's like it's still there. It turns into like a tank top, but your
Yeah.
pants just fucking. It's like the video for Turn Down for What. Shit just randomly happened. Your pants just
Yep.
fly off.
Yep.
Beanie Man is cooler than Justin. This has been confirmed by science. Who is
Oh,
Said versus
dude.
Matt? Who is
It
this?
can't be though, Ben, because you don't believe in science. So,
Dude, I believe
You know what-
in the scientific method, not the religion of science.
you know where they proved? You know where they proved that you were cooler? They proved it in space. So. Well,
Can't
that's
do
another
that.
story.
see, I guess that is it.
They
Can't,
did it
couldn't
on
do
the
that.
space station.
Do we have any theories about who this person is?
My new best friend.
Is this Megan in the other room?
I mean,
He's right
she,
there.
she just said, I have never said that.
Have never, will never.
Enunciated every word. I have never said that.
Each word was its own sentence. I dot 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 will.
Joe's laughing over there.
So we got my identity is forever a mystery, but I love the 5 bearded bros before me.
I don't know if you can include Mike in that. You get like 4.5 bearded bros.
It might be
4 to
jammed out
quarter,
because
maybe.
He has a hard time counting.
That does make
It's
me
like
wonder.
a shadow beard.
I'm whoever it is.
It's-
Thank you for joining us.
Sure.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And I would kind of rather interact with you now than anybody I'm looking at, just because you're here.
While we're
It's
talking
rare.
beards, everyone in the group except for me has a full beard right now, and I usually have
Yeah.
the Van Dyke, as it's called. Does everyone plan on keeping theirs, like
Yeah.
long term? I know Joe's not allowed to cut his off.
Yeah, we all know what happened the last time.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like keeping it? Mine's not going to stay this length forever. I'm probably going to trim it
Well-
down when it gets warm again.
Is everybody going to be a beard guy from now on? You think?
So
Yeah.
I have a similar deal like Joe has. It's got to be either hair grown up here or here. And I hate how, like, I don't hate my grave, don't get me wrong, but you could see a school of fish are swimming in that sea up there. I prefer to just have it shaved. I don't want long gray hairs. And no, I would not dye it, as many people have asked me.
Okay, so we're still talking about the top of your head right now.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
question
yeah.
is beard.
Well, no, I'm saying that's why I would keep the beard, is because I shave my head.
I'm going
And,
Greek philosopher.
That's good. I'm not saying it's aliens, but so now, Vinny, do you have a relationship with your woman where she dictates your facial hair? Like these-
He doesn't dictate one iota of my life.
As he looks for her approval.
I don't look for approval. I just want to see how she reacts. No,
He didn't side eye. He just
she
completely
doesn't-
looked at it.
she doesn't like my face, so she likes my beard with my face on it. Or no, backwards. My face with my beard on it. And she doesn't.
She likes the beard,
She
but
wants
your
me to
face
go
happens
full
be
like
attached to it.
Aristotle. I'm going Aristotle with this. See that?
Did she? So do they encourage you guys to grow your beards and your hair out both? Because like that's what Jill tells me the same. Jill tells me the same thing, like that I need to grow my hair out and my beard out.
She
But
actually,
I don't really.
when I talk about my hair and my beard, because she doesn't care that much.
No.
Okay.
I bother her with it.
Ashley does not want me looking like some grody ass hippie.
Yeah.
The hair would have to stay, nicely trimmed.
Yeah.
Like I did when I had hair, up to like a year and a half ago. I was asked how my birthday was and did I get 40 titty twisters. No. My 2.5-year-old drop kicked me in the nuts at least 3 times today.
Close enough.
Yeah.
So that's a fair trade. I think that's
Well, he owes you one more, because it should be once for every decade.
that's a fair trade for 40 titty twisters.
Probably
And it
sleep
was
on that.
kind of quiet. I will get into a fun moment I had with that young child when I get into my movie reviews.
Okay. Odd timing, but sure.
I have one more casting.
Okay.
The only casting I have other than that is rumor, but it's rumor from the actor's mouth that Sterling K. Brown would absolutely love to play Jon Stewart, and they'd be fucking fools to pass him up. Do not at least
Oh.
talk to him.
That needs to happen.
Yeah.
That's perfection, man.
Yeah.
He would rip the tits off of Jon Stewart.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Dude, I love it.
It's-
He's not my number one, but I don't hate it.
Yeah,
Do you have a number one?
What?
Do you have a number one?
Well, I mean, Idris had been pushing for it for a long time, and a long time ago, I threw out Michael Ealy as a
Remember
possibility.
it
Michael
would have been a
Ealy's
good
solid.
one.
Idris,
Yeah.
he's already played a DC character, and a prominent one. I wouldn't want to see
Yeah.
him. And as I've said many times, his American accent. I don't want a Southern Jon Stewart.
Said versus Math is bouncing. He says, sends much love to y'all. Have a good night and happy birthday again.
See, guys, this is what happens when I stop talking to them.
Or is it because you outed them?
I didn't out them as anything. I didn't even say who I thought they were.
You're like, hey, I like talking to you, and you scared them off. Good job.
I just told thank you for joining
I
us.
mean, that was pretty much my relationship with women, too. Hey, I really like talking to you. Ghosted.
Yep.
Ghosted.
The other casting news that I have is Lawrence Fishburne is joining the cast of The Witcher.
Oh, cool.
Right? That's cool.
Yeah.
Season 3, 4, whatever.
Anyone here up to date on The Witcher?
No.
Nah, bro. We watched an episode and then we bailed on that.
No.
Shit.
20 minutes. I got 20 minutes into the first episode.
I'm sure if I was a fan of like the games and shit, I probably would have given it more of a go. There's so much other shit
It
that
didn't
we
catch
are
me.
fans of. It's just-
It didn't catch me in the first 20, and I was just like, moving along.
I was happy for Cavill until like he was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Give this to a Hemsworth.
Yeah, there's like 12 of them.
Okay, that's all
That's
the
it.
casting.
That's it for the casting. Oh no, wait, one more. Anya Shalorta is joining the cast of DC's what's that fucking monster squad thing?
Not Howling Commandos, but Creature Commandos, right?
Yes, as Cersei. She'll be doing the voice of and the live action when they do that.
Yeah,
of
okay.
Cersei.
I don't know who that is, but
Hmm.
new face to fall in love with. Cool. Trailers. There was a couple, but I only wrote down one like an idiot. Just Abigail? Just that one?
That's all I had. Yeah.
Because they could you dropped a lot of them in that day, but they weren't all trailers. One was a video about something else.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I
They do
clicked
that.
on it and it was a Kevin Smith announcement or something.
Yeah?
Maybe. Hold on, because
It did
Pull it
that
up,
shit
though.
for me when someone will put something in Messenger and I'll click on it. Sometimes it
yeah,
goes to
that's
Reels,
right.
and it doesn't give me the actual thing. It just gives me whatever the fuck what Reels wants to show me.
it was another trailer.
It was related to Kevin Smith, right? My mind
Yeah.
isn't completely shot.
Yes, it was.
All right, good.
What?
Yeah,
Do tell.
Joe, showing you didn't
It
click
was
on it.
Masters of the Universe.
Ah.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Something, not Revolution.
Revolution.
Was it Revolution? Is it Revolution?
First one was Revelation.
Revelations. Yes. Yeah. And
Reps.
did you guys watch this or no?
No.
I didn't watch the trailer because every time I tried to click on it, it wouldn't come up, and I'm too lazy to.
They
search
have
for it.
like this slow beat version of Best Around.
You're the best around.
It is the fucking music for the trailer. It's glorious. It's a great trailer.
Well, I do want to watch it now because I was afraid you'd say something like they played "We Need a Hero" again. Too overused.
No, this is good. Real good. And then yeah, I was shocked by what fucking Abigail was.
They kind of gave away a bit of the surprise in the slug line for it. I would have liked to have gone into it thinking it's just a kidnapping hostage movie that turns into. Oh, what could you compare that to? It's basically Final Trip of the Demeter, but in a mansion.
I need to watch that.
I didn't hear great things about it.
Yeah, I
it
heard a
was
lot
kinda
of
mediocre.
bad things about it.
I like the fact that that they actually took that short chapter in
Paragraph?
in Dracula. It's kind of like Battle of Five Armies. So you take a paragraph and you make an entire movie about it.
So how well that turned out.
I still don't remember it.
I do have a little bit of confusion about the trailer for Abigail. Maybe you guys can help clarify this for me, because obviously I think the trailer was done in such a way where it could leave a pretty decent twist in the plot of the movie. But my thinking is, in the trailer they kidnap this child, right? And the guy who gets everybody together, they're like, so what's the kid? Basically, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll be back in 24 hours. Peace."
You think he
So
set them up?
So, well, there's a question. The only person who knows like why this kid was the target just pieces out, and then the whole building goes into a fucking lockdown. Like it seems like almost like a Saw situation where he's supposed to be setting up shitty people to get taken out. But the question is then, if that's the case, when the kid turns, why is it that the woman who approaches her seems like a fucking sweetheart, talking about her own kids and shit? Don't worry, honey, everything's gonna be okay. Like, if you just do these things, like, everything will be fine. Like, that doesn't seem like the kind of person that would be a target to be set up for murder.
I don't read it as necessarily they're all bad people being put into this situation, either to be punished or just used as fodder. I just think they're desperate people. Some of them are bad, some of them, like her, are kind of decent. You gotta have the moral spectrum represented in a movie like this. One of them's gonna be a complete asshole, and something tells me it's Kevin Durant's character, because that guy really knows how to play a complete asshole.
Yeah.
Really knows how to play a nice guy too. Great actor. But when he wants to be a douchebag, man, he's effective.
Oh, he's got one of those faces, man.
He does. Not quite a Dylan face, but like
No, not quite. I find Kevin Durant enjoyable as a human.
very enjoyable. He definitely chameleons to each character. But yeah, you got to have that. Some of them are complete horrendous horseshit, and others are, morally dubious.
Pravda,
I think
Yeah.
she's kind of morally dubious.
your eyes are darting. You good?
Oh yeah, all good. I'm making sure we're not buffering or anything like that. We have more viewers.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we're up to
Hey.
5.
Hey, Pete.
Listen forward. I'll get into
Oh
this
my
shit.
god, we have as many viewers as there are us.
Yay. Are they all girls? Can we go on a date? Group date? Huh?
Sup?
Yeah,
Say hi, people
Yeah.
out there.
Hi, people.
none of us are tied down, right? Right?
Nah, bro.
Are all 5 of them girls? Can I
Four
date
of the
them all?
5 of us
What?
aren't like married.
Right? Mike, yeah. You want to just take all 5?
People joining us, if you'd like to send me a birthday present, at jpatterson0116 on that Venmo.
That's what people are signing off, man.
Listen,
The pouring.
they don't buy the shirts. They're not really buying the cookies unless it's like exact holiday time. I need to make money somewhere.
Wait, you do got Valentine's Day coming up.
I do have Valentine's Day coming up, Joe.
Should I
More,
make a
yeah.
Valentine's Day shirt?
Later.
Should I make a Valentine's Day design, or do we want the
To be
Ultron to
all
do
of
it
us.
for us?
All of us with like nipple clamps.
Now,
Yeah,
I would
I
like a
should-
bow and arrow. I will be Cupid, striking you all with my arrows
Oh no,
of love.
you're bottoming from the top, buddy.
Nah, bro, I'm topping from the top.
Hey, that's vanilla. That's so vanilla.
So vanilla.
You got to bottom from the middle. That's when things get really kinky.
Oh man.
I'm not saying that should be the name of the episode, but we always need options.
Happy 40th, Justin. Bottom from the middle.
Bottom from the middle.
Bottom from the middle, the
Nice trailer,
Justin
though.
Patterson birthday spectacular.
Speaking of my birthday spectacular, I asked each one of you to watch a movie for me.
Some of
Yeah.
them said yes.
A movie that I personally enjoy, and I thought maybe you would also enjoy, except for Joe's.
Dude,
Joe's was intentionally picked for him because he cost me that movie in the fucking action movie tournament, and now I made him watch it.
Yeah.
dude,
It was very interesting.
what? I don't know what I watched.
Joe, let's start with you. I asked you to watch Kung Fu Hustle.
Actually, Justin, I'm going to cut you off there. We all agreed without you. Kyle goes first. Since it's your birthday, you get no say. Kyle, go ahead.
We're making decisions for
I
you.
wasn't
It's
gonna
your
say
birthday.
anything just to see if someone else said something. But I did say I would go first.
Joe took too long.
No, Joe's going first though, because he's gonna shit talk one of my favorite movies. So go ahead.
So, Kung Fu Hustle is basically, I don't even know how to
Good.
describe it. It's like Looney Tunes
Yeah.
meets
Mhm.
those kung fu movies meets.
Yeah.
I got like a Kill Bill feel, but Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Well, Kill Bill's based on
If
special
that was a cartoon,
yeah.
I don't know what I watched. It was
So I have a
weird.
question.
Fun movie.
What part of this was bad?
I didn't enjoy it. I'm
But
sorry.
like, why?
I couldn't. I was just. It was just so out there.
But it wasn't. This dude, right? Is faking to be in this gang. Gang comes along. Gang's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? This village is protected by these kung fu masters. Their stories get intertwined. Eventually, they realize that he's like the fucking chosen one, and he does one of the coolest martial arts moves ever.
But there was a chase scene that was like Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah, Over
It's
the top,
silly.
ridiculous.
It was so cool.
I think I needed to be a little for it.
No, that's what gave people hope for like a Dragon Ball Z movie. Even though it was kind of quirky.
Yeah, it's true.
It was extra quirky.
So I read there's a sequel. There's a Kung Fu Hustle 2 or something.
I fucking wish. There's Shaolin Soccer,
Okay.
which is even more Looney Tunes than fucking Kung Fu Hustle.
Did they really get cartoony in that? I never saw Shaolin Soccer.
It's soccer with Kung Fu.
Okay, but do they do like the wacky, over the top, cartoony stuff in it?
I
Kind of
like-
break the physics of reality.
It's also good.
Yeah.
I don't get how you couldn't just enjoy it on a weirdness level.
It was
Because
just
it is just so
so-
wacky at times.
But all the weird shit. You
So
watch,
weird.
You couldn't just
The
be like,
Beast.
you know, I understand.
The Beast has a frog style, like
The
what's
fucking
the,
gullet extends and he's like, "Rrrr."
the thing
the
that
string fighter
shoots
guys.
swords at the harp thing.
The strings?
That's fucking cool though.
I was like, and then the guy gets like the shower rings. And I
The
I think the
guitar-
shower rings was my favorite fighting style in that movie.
Ooh, Wenwu? Yeah.
Yeah.
And his 10 rings?
that's kind of what I thought. He's got his 10 rings.
The instrument creating like weapons fight inspired Scott Pilgrim and the DJ battle.
Yeah. There's so much of that that's influential to
Wait,
a lot of modern action.
Joe, you like Scott Pilgrim?
I did.
You did. You do not anymore.
No, I still do. I didn't.
Just
I
ra- it's,
yeah.
you're racist. That's the only thing that's...
Kung
I
Fu
liked that
Hustle
movie. No,
Is a no.
I like, I could do the dubbed movies. Actually, I watched this one subtitled. I liked the Jackie Chan movies. I like the Bruce Lee movies. I like Enter the
Some of
Dragon.
your best friends are Asian. We get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's totally doing that. No. I like them.
I like those
Yeah.
people. There's nothing wrong with you. It's not your fault you're Asian. I've
No.
heard all these things before, Joe.
Yeah.
I just,
Not to me.
it was just,
I've heard other people.
it was just weird. It was just,
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
it was
weird.
just weird. So,
Joe's over there like, guys, I'm in the tech business. You're singling out half of my coworkers.
so like action movie, I probably would put it more towards comedy
Yes.
than action.
Bro, do you remember what won?
There was action, but it was more comedic everything.
Do you remember what won the action tournament?
Raiders?
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was Raiders.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought it was Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
That came in second.
I mean, that came in second. That's That's as bad.
Fight.
What? Raiders is not as what? No.
Classic.
Yeah, Raiders
That's
is
the version
awesome.
one. Look,
Because you
the thing
guys are
is,
dumb and had Raiders go against the Matrix.
This is all a moot point because John Wick wasn't allowed in. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Hey,
You want to do reviews proper? Or no, that's right. We're doing your whole review thing. Who's next?
Yeah. So Justin, fuck what we wanted. Just tell us who's going next.
no. Go ahead. You do your thing.
No. Go. You go. Who's going next?
No, you.
Listen, you can choose
No.
who you want to go next on your birthday. You can choose.
Hold on, Kyle will go next. I'm gonna
Oh.
snag who's here.
Oh. Well, there's not very many to stack because they're all very different.
Go ahead.
So I watched Totally Killer. It's a movie that came out in 2023. It
Totally.
was on I don't know if it was a direct release to Amazon Prime, but that's where I watched it.
The Prime movie.
Do you want me to give the rundown of the movie?
No,
Or
I talked about it. It's time travel killer movie, slash movie.
yeah, there was I would say I really liked it. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I would say that I really liked it. Um, it was almost at points too cheesy for me, believe it or not. But I liked the way the characters tied together, and just like anything that involves like a mystery killer, I liked that I was on track, got taken off track, and put back on track more than once over the course of that movie to figure out who the killer was.
Right?
Um, the killer reveals were not necessarily awesome.
No.
I think they could have done the actual reveal of the killer in a better way. Um, but I liked that the reveal of the killer was not at the end of the movie. Let's just put it that way. Um, what else did I like? Oh, Justin, I don't know if I told you this. I basically watched it while everyone around me was asleep. So I watched it with no volume
It's
and just subtitles. So I saw the whole movie. I got to see the dialogue of the entire movie, and I got to see the titles of the songs on the soundtrack. So based on the titles of the song on the soundtrack, I could tell you it was probably a very good soundtrack. Unfortunately, I did not get to hear that soundtrack.
It is unfortunate you didn't get to hear some of the dialogue like delivered.
As it was, oh no, I mean like I could, they were the style of movie that it was. You could tell based on like their mannerisms, the attitude that they had when they were delivering their lines. So especially because it was mostly teenagers, so I kind of just got the vibe of how they were talking anyway. But yeah, there's. So did you say like the killer time travel thing? Did you say kind of how the team up works when they travel back in time?
I didn't because I wasn't trying to spoil anything.
Okay, there's several plot points that the fact that the person who travels back in time, the people they encounter, there's a lot of like side storylines that matter in the story, like even though they all get fucked up anyway, kind of. But yeah, it was. I would definitely watch it again. I just don't know who I'd watch it with because Jill's definitely not watching that thing.
Which is weird because I figured she might be into something like that.
I mean, I could definitely pitch it to her, but I don't know.
What that's worth.
But good job, Kyle. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. I give
Very
it
good,
a.
Kyle.
I say I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Solid. It's solid. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
Vin, my dear sweet Vinny.
So I watched the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion's Wardrobe, and I gotta tell you, it's fine for a kids movie.
Didn't
Yeah.
expect this.
Okay. Yep, that's what it is.
It kept reminding me of South Park Imagination Land.
Okay.
Good reason.
Yeah.
My practical mind just kept going, oh, so all these idiots just are waiting for these children to come save them from the ice witch. No one's doing anything about it.
Not being very
And these children.
They're destined not to. The white children are going to save this land.
Yes. Yeah, not the Minotaur or the Centaur. No, they're waiting for these prepubescent children. And the
Well,
piece
one
of
of
shit
them's
brother
Yeah.
who just is like, nah, fuck my brothers and my sister. My sisters. You think I give a shit? Ice Witch. She had to have touched his penis. She had to have touched his penis.
I knew you were
We
going
called
there.
that.
There's no other way. He's just like, ooh, kill them. Like he's very like he was simping over her so hard.
You think
You're going
Turkish
for
delight
Turkish
is a
delight.
metaphor? Turkish delight's a metaphor. Yeah, I bet you can get that for $20 in the city.
They said that in the movie Turkish Delight.
That's
Yeah.
what he's eating. Like he's like, can you give me Turkish delight? It's like a candy, like a jelly candy. But something tells me that's like putting scissor on your bung piece. Can you, give me some,
Yeah.
can you give me some Turkish delight right now? Can I give you Turkish delight? I'm willing to giving it. I'm a giver, not a taker. It feels weird when it gets done to me, but I'll do it. Like I don't mind. I really like doing it. That's what I'm saying.
She's cold blooded, bro. She's willing to do what it takes. She's like, I'll touch it. I'll touch a kid's penis for the realm.
Pirate Kingdom.
Oh my god.
Oh, like she's regretting it. Look at her. Look at that witch. You
Yeah.
know she liked it.
And she murdered him at the end. She's just like, you fucking tiny dick. I knew you didn't have any balls. I saw you didn't have any balls.
It literally didn't drop yet.
But and then at the end when they just phase out and they're not adults anymore. Two things.
Question
They
of magic.
forgot where they came from, so it was like Neverland.
Yeah.
And then they just fall out of the door together.
Right?
Yeah, this is why it's a kids movie, so I have to
Magic.
not talk about weird things like what the
magic,
Ice Queen
nice.
did.
No.
No,
Look.
no. Edmund has to not talk about it, although he should talk to someone about it.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, is what it is.
And we told you you're gonna hate that kid too.
Yeah.
No, you did. Yeah, that kid sucked.
So
Wait,
punchable.
what's bullshit though?
I've gone over this. I think it's horseshit that they lived like 50 fucking years in Narnia and they come out and it's been like 6 hours.
Did you watch Inception?
Yeah, but they weren't fucking collective dreaming.
But
What?
here's the thing though.
It's in an alternate reality.
What
What?
times do I have to say the word magic? Do I have to like write it down in the sky?
No,
Like,
it's
like,
totally
put a neon
magic.
Sign
You
behind
can't
it?
just poof things into existence.
Yeah, magic poofs things into existence.
Bro, they poofed an alternate reality in a fucking armoire with coats.
You can't tell me that wasn't a great transition though. It's like it's
That
fur
was
coats,
fucking
fur
fun.
coats, fur coats. Wait, so why is there a plant in here? What? There's a fucking coniferous tree and then no more fur coats, and then ta-da on the
Yeah.
tundra.
Mr. Tumnus.
Well, I mean, for the way they filmed it, fantastic. But like, imagine you open that door.
Okay.
You wouldn't be like, "Why is there a tree in there?"
Deep in. It's
Yeah,
way
pretty
deep in.
There's a lot of coats.
But like, how deep we talk?
Pretty
You know, how deep is this closet? That's
4
this
kids
thick?
deep, I think.
It is bigger on the inside.
There you go. It's the
Yeah.
TARDIS.
It's a TARDIS.
um,
Mary Poppins handbag rules.
yeah, that's fine. But like, the only thing that sucks, and almost why I wouldn't want to leave, you're gonna lose that 10-year wisdom of being a king just for falling out of a closet.
They didn't
No,
lose it,
they remember.
They remembered all of it.
Oh, they remembered all of it. So okay, so they're gonna have the wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that'd be dope. Then I'd fucking hang out for a year, get a little bit older on the outside, and be like, I'm just gonna go back to being a king. Did they go back to the same age when they go back inside?
I think so.
No.
No, it resets them. Like if they go in
Resets.
there
Yeah.
at 17, they come back in at like 17.
Oh my god, they all like got married and had kids probably, and definitely banged somebody. Like this.
Sounds like
Well,
big.
They had to have had.
Yeah,
They
they
had to have
definitely
had
have
kids. There.
Yeah. Like
Or
they
did
were
they
all.
just hang out? All 4 of them hung out together, all creepy, and everyone in Narnia is like,
Yeah.
you know, they fuck each other, right? All these siblings fuck
Right,
each other.
either they fuck each other or people are just throwing themselves. Imagine they're the Beatles.
What?
People were just like spawning over them.
Back off, Joe. In Narnia, they're
No,
the Beatles.
true.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
They're bigger than the Beatles. They're Jesus. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Though Aslan is yeah.
Yeah,
So
good
hold
point.
up.
They
I
are
don't know who
bigger.
Aslan is, but he can get out of my face.
Liam Neeson.
Aslan has a special set of skills.
Oh,
Let's
Aslan's
say,
a Jedi.
Mhm.
let's say they
Taught
were
Batman.
gone for what, 4 hours
I guess.
Yeah.
in the real world, and that's equal to 40 years, right?
Was it?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think there's a 1-to-1 time ratio. I think
Well,
because
I'm just
of magic,
just
again,
to break
magic.
down, like if they have families, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This part I like though. I never thought about this part of it, and it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
So if they had families, and we know that 4 hours is 40 years, right?
Could be.
And it's just for sake of trying to break this down here, they don't go back to Narnia for like a year, right? In the real world,
Their kids are dead.
Their great
Yeah.
great 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 great
By a lot.
grandkids are dead.
by
Yeah.
a lot.
Whatchamacallit? But weren't they like in their 20s? Wasn't the oldest kid, he had to have been 30 max?
No, I think it was like 18.
18?
Yeah.
Oh, so he just had his little shit beard. He's like, oh, I'm 18 now.
Well, at the end, when
Yeah.
they went back,
Oh, they were
he had to
all.
be like in his 50s.
Yeah, he's in his 50s for sure.
Was he? I mean, I must have
Oh, yeah.
fucking spaced out.
That's why I'm
He had
saying
some
like
great pubes in there.
at least 40, right? At least 40 years, 4 hours. They go back a year later. Their entire bloodline's probably gone.
No, are you kidding me? The one brother, his what is that? Kane. They branched off. They go, you know what? He's the real brother. He should have been the king because he beat the Ice Witch. You know, she touched his penis and anointed him king first. And then there's gonna be this whole stroke. They're gonna go back to a battle. Is there a sequel? Let me write it. Let me write it.
It's like a 100-year-old book or something.
Yeah.
Bad.
Is Peter in the sequel?
What?
Is Peter in the sequel?
All 4 of them are. Not
Peter.
the third one though. He loved it. Sounds like he loved it. It got you thinking about a lot of things.
Well, yeah, it was definitely like, I wouldn't say a hate watch. I didn't enjoy it either because I was just like, why didn't they use the juice on the lion?
Right?
They just let the lion die.
Well,
Because he's
get
like,
up.
because he pulled Superman's dad in that shitty version. He's like, "Don't save me, Clark." So
Oh, he
Aslan's
did?
like, "Don't fucking revive me."
I got a point to make.
Yeah, watch
So-
me.
That's actually, and I don't know if this is handled in the books or not. That was my biggest beef with that movie. Is that this queen has been queen for hundreds of years, right?
Yeah.
But somehow she doesn't know that if she kills the lion, he's gonna come back more powerful.
She can
Jedi.
read the shit that's on the stone, apparently.
I don't get it.
Super powerful
She's been
enough
there.
to
She's
read.
been. It's not like she was just the queen last week. She knows the magic of the world. Cause she's fucking been there, and she's ruled it for hundreds of years.
And
How did she
is
fuck
magic.
that up?
Yeah.
I know why.
Mhm.
She's got a bunch of minotaurs and centaurs in her army, bro. You know what they like to do?
Don't tell me they're fucking.
Gossip.
Bang, bang. So
Okay.
she's got to keep all them in line. There's a scientist. This translates to what I'm saying. She was working with dolphins, and she couldn't get the dolphin to focus unless she whacked it off.
Not this
So
one.
then they could test on the dolphin. So now, go back to the Ice Queen. The Ice Queen, the only way to keep her Centaur Minotaur army, all hands on deck, you know what I mean?
I don't think she's lowering herself to crank them. She'll force that little bitch troll she's got to jerk them all off.
Well, I'm
I don't think
saying
she's doing it
her, on certain days she'd do some guys to keep them like, like this, like this, I mean.
No,
But
they're
she
below
gets
her.
everyone else that aren't centaurs and minotaurs. They're like, all right, we must go now. Milk the cows, she'll say.
Well,
Time to relieve the
I'm
pressure.
glad you love Narnia so much.
Before we move on from Narnia, I don't know if it was the same for you, but the moment that broke me in that movie is when they're hiding from the ring wraiths, and all of a sudden it turns out the ring wraiths are fucking Santa Claus. Like Santa Claus pops up in the middle of this movie, and you're like, whoa, what is going on here? And then gives them exposition and gifts. He's Galadriel / Gandalf. It's
Yeah,
like,
why
oh,
did
here,
he
you're gonna
never-
need this for later?
Yeah, why didn't he ever come back? Does he not give a shit about the realm?
He had to go give out gifts. I mean, it would have been pretty great to have Santa fucking Claus fighting in your war, but no. He handed her a bow and arrow, handed what's-her-face fucking
I
a
know.
sippy cup full of Jesus juice,
Bro,
and he's like, here, give this to your douchebag brother. He'll need it when he's not a dick face.
his weapon, he uses it like Thor's hammer, but it's just his sack of presents. He just,
He could wreck shop, but nope.
Oh
I've
my
got to
God.
go give gifts away. Tally ho, chip chip, save the realm.
Ice Queen's a bitch, stay away from her anyway. See you later.
Yeah, I want her to go down too. Anyway, good luck with that. Find the lion. Ta-da.
Joe, you good?
I'm I am blown away by all that. I think we actually need to.
Has the comment section joined in? Are they enjoying the Narnia speak?
I asked them, if how messed up can we make Narnia? I haven't gotten responses yet, but I think we need to write a Narnia movie.
I think if I wrote a Narnia, it would come off as a softcore porn. A lot of whacking off. I think I said whacking off a lot.
Why stop there? You're not putting this on Skinemax. Oh no, this is
Yeah.
videos.
All right, Michael, I gave you some top choices, and you didn't want any of them.
I didn't watch
Wait,
this
wait.
shit.
You gave him choices.
Multiples.
I
What?
did because I know Mike, right?
He knows. That.
So I was like, I offered him Tokyo Drift
Okay.
and
Oh, that's right.
and Hamilton,
Okay.
Okay.
and then Me Before You.
I'm gonna say, having seen all three of these are good films. Some
Okay.
better than others.
I'm not
I w-
watching the third Fast and the Furious because I've already seen the first Fast and the Furious, and all I have to do is just think of Japan while I remember the moments from the first one, and
But
I
it's
just
not
watch
even-
the movie.
Not even the same characters.
No, and it's
No.
and it's not
No,
even the
listen.
third one because they Tarantino it a little because it really is like the fifth or sixth one or something like that.
Joe?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. There's
It's the
weird
third
maps.
He was gonna watch Me Before You, but it's not free on anything.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I just.
Okay, so all right.
Okay.
I completely understand 2 out of these 3 choices. You being like, yeah, I'll try that. Not, minimum effort, right? One of the choices you were given was fucking Hamilton, Mike.
See, now this is a problem too. I started to watch Hamilton. I can't
Yeah.
watch Hamilton. And I've gone over this on the show. I'm not a huge musical fan, but I can watch them when it's like 50-50 dialogue to music. Hamilton
Yeah.
is a non-stop music fest, and I can't fucking do
It's-
those.
It's
I
a
can't do all
non-stop
musical
fucking masterpiece, Mike.
I can't do it. I can't watch something if they don't stop and talk to each other every once in a while. Nobody sings everything, and it just
See,
I can't wrap my mind around.
Listen, I forgot that was one of your choices because I remember when Justin gave you the choices, I was really hoping you picked that so that when we did this conversation, we could have a conversation about how if we were going to do it as a group, who would be which characters.
I still know
and-
enough about
And
it.
now we can't have that conversation because you didn't watch it.
We can still have it. I know a decent amount. I did actually pretty well in social studies, so we could talk.
No. It's like who would we be in the play?
It's historical, right? It's based on historical facts. It's just like
Yeah.
molded to fit a different narrative slightly, but it's like it's history, so we
I'd
could
like
talk
to
about
say
it.
that I would be Hamilton and Vinny would be
Of
Burr.
course you would. I mean,
So actually, I was thinking, I don't know who would be better as Hamilton or Jefferson between Justin and Mike, and that I would want to be Burr because you guys always say that I should play a villain, and he's the closest thing to a villain that play really has.
I'd be Theodore Roosevelt.
I want Vinny to be the king.
Yeah.
I'd be Theodore Roosevelt.
Okay,
Anyway.
here's a different way to look at it. If each one of us was Hamilton, who would be our Burr? Like, obviously, if Justin's Hamilton,
Justin.
it's,
Justin is the Burr for every other Hamilton.
No, if he's Hamilton, not always, because like, if Vinny's Hamilton, Joe is obviously his Burr.
Yeah.
Vinny and I have had
You
some
never
peace
talk.
talks lately, though.
Yeah, but you haven't signed him.
When? In a separate conversation? that-
No, I've been agreeing with him on the chat.
Except when it matters, and then he's like, Joe, where you at? You're like, what?
The-
Yeah.
The Joe, where you at? Are like when I'm not with my phone or driving.
Was there a niner in there, Joe?
I-
Joe, don't allow these incels to do anything with our peace treaty.
I'm voluntary. Okay.
Me too.
Anyway,
I know for a fact. Wait, you're,
So
Is
I-
that a
I-
foot?
Oh yeah, it's Megan's stinky feet.
I think my quick breakdown would be if I had to pick, Justin is Hamilton, and then Mike gets to be both Lafayette and Jefferson, right? Because that's how it works.
Yeah.
I would give Vinny, I would give myself Burr, but I would give Vinny, not only does he get to be the king, he also gets to be Hercules Mulligan. And then because he gets to be Hercules Mulligan, he also gets to be James Madison. So Vinny gets 3 roles, and I give Joe George Washington.
Sweet.
Because the dynamic of Joe as George Washington with you as Hamilton, I just think would be incredible.
Be fun to watch. But since Mike didn't watch any of those,
No.
I gave him The Family Stone.
Yeah, that didn't happen either.
What?
Not nothing. I didn't watch anything.
You didn't watch any of it?
None of it.
Why did you
I had the
tell me?
breakdown for the Family Stone.
Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't know you got a fucking 4th one.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that one.
When you said I didn't watch it, I thought it was just like, oh, the original.
You didn't watch anything?
Nah, I watched a few things. Like I watched Echo this week.
I mean, I watched
Echo
some
was
shit
good.
too.
I watched the first episode.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. Actually.
Happy birthday to the guy who doesn't ever fucking do anything you want him to do.
That's what I do for the show. That's my entertainment value. Saying no.
What a dick.
Justin, how does that feel when he sandbags one of your shows?
Not only. I mean, he didn't sandbag it. We're an
We
hour.
got content.
We're an hour in, and we still have reviews to finish.
Yeah.
It's
Just no sold him.
it hurts me more that he didn't at least let me be Super Saiyan if he wasn't gonna watch a fucking movie.
I could always change the hair if that's really a problem.
I mean,
It's a
I
couple quotes.
it's power, but whatever.
It's
Yeah.
power that I crave.
I mean,
So,
if you're not gonna let me be Colossus with the Phoenix Forces, it's really even a conversation.
Do I have to keep putting layers on these things now? Is that
I mean, if you're doing it,
Joe? Do you want to not have a red shirt? Do you want to survive?
No. I want that red shirt.
Thought so.
Yes. Yes.
yeah, I like
You want
Echo.
it, don't
I
lie.
like the first episode of Echo. It was weird though because like 3/4 of it felt like a very extended last time on Hawkeye.
Yeah.
They cut in and out quite a bit. You're like, oh, new, old footage, new, old. But tell me that opening, the very opening of it. You're not like, what the fuck? Is this like
Yeah.
a deleted scene from Guardians or something? What am I watching?
Dude,
This
I
cannot
thought
be
was
Echo.
that the crate?
But I
don't think
almost
so.
texted you
Yeah.
to be like, did it start weird for you?
There's some
Because,
odd
like-
opening sequence.
We started it and we paused it to make sure that the title card came up, and it was still the show we had clicked on.
Yeah, I pushed up to see if it was Echo. Did I click on the wrong thing? Was it next to something?
I'm like,
a
did I?
Disney Kids show?
I thought I clicked Marvels. I'm like, cause
Disney Kids show until Titty showed up.
Yeah. Not full on titties, but like pretty close to full on titties.
Show 10.
Moon Bloodgood. Moon Bloodgood's fucking banging.
Daredevil. That fight scene was pretty awesome.
I was so happy when that happened. Not just like that had happened, but it's a standard thugs going to fuck someone up moment. And it's like, okay, a deal's going down. A deal goes bad. And the whole scene is about her making her first move in the game and like spoilers, taking her first life.
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking it's going to be all about her, and then as it winds down, it turns into a real superhero moment. Fucking Daredevil pops in. I was so... This is what the shit's all about. These comic book moments. I love this kind of moment.
Dude.
And then the rest of it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was not the greatest Marvel experience for those of you who haven't seen the other episodes, but it's pretty cool.
I question things now because She-Hulk had the yellow Daredevil suit, and if the Netflix stuff is canon, when the hell did that take place?
Now, here's the thing. The scene with Maya took place during the blip.
Okay, so
Yeah.
post season 3 of Daredevil.
Because the way the sequence of events works is the blip happens, Clint becomes Ronin,
Right.
kills her dad because he gets the info from Kingpin. Kingpin draws her in because she's all vulnerable, makes her into a weapon, and then that scene happens in that warehouse. So my thinking is he has the condiment colors, the yellow and red,
Mm-hmm.
only when he's out west. Because he even says in the episode that Luke Jacobs made him something. He made him an outfit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that one. But when he's out east, he's got his normal colors.
Okay. So I am looking forward to watching the next 4 episodes.
The only odd thing about it, and I think I brought this up. No, I brought this up with somebody else. It's very strange watching a show that's about 75% sign language. Not strange bad,
No,
but it's
no.
interesting. It's weird to get used to.
It was different. But it wasn't a bad different.
There's something involving that later on with Kingpin that's very interesting and very Marvel.
Okay.
Are you talking about like having to read the subtitles, or just the fact that it's like visually seeing the ASL and stuff?
It's odd to read subtitles when there's no sound to support it. Really, I'm used to, and most people I think are used to subtitles being for another language, not for something that's silent and it's representing something else. It's just okay. This is different. You don't see a lot of movies that have people who have to sign, and you definitely don't see a lot of shows. So after the first episode, knowing okay, the next 4 are going to be like this. By the time I'm at the end of the 5th one, I'll be used to it. But this is kind of a learning process to do this, and I guess it kind of works for her too because she's very new at acting.
Yeah,
I mean, she's got no options. She is deaf. She doesn't really vocalize much. Later on, you can hear her vocalize a little as she's getting emotional, but it's just not a part of her life. So anytime she's in there, it's going to be ASL.
Yeah.
But it's odd to get used to and interesting. Definitely doesn't take away from it, but it's something kind of fresh in a way.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do too much because it's purely dictated by the character. More reviews? Anybody else?
I finally finished Letterkenny.
How are you now?
Yeah, it was pretty good. And you?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Oh, not so bad.
I did enjoy that ending. I didn't expect it to end like that. The way the season was building.
It didn't expect it to end with reverence,
Right.
to be kind of emotional. I expected
Yeah.
a show that doesn't take itself too serious, wouldn't have an ending like that. It's not up its own ass. They would never do that, but they do kind of a little retrospective moment toward the end.
Yeah.
It was kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
All the other it got me a little emotional.
What else did you watch, Mike?
What else did I watch?
I finished What If.
Oh yeah, let's have this now. Vinny, what was your problems? What if?
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, that's right. It was all,
Yeah, we got into that whole thing.
all Goldblum based.
I like the one with Nebula. I
The-
don't remember the other one.
The Blade Runner one.
Yeah, that's very Blade Runner.
Yeah, the Star-Lord one was fine. The Happy Hogan one I thought was stupid.
Wait, the Die Hard one you didn't like? Come on.
No, I don't know. I don't like
Weird.
campy cartoon nonsense. It doesn't do it for me. It's fine. I don't think it's terrible. I just think for me it stinks.
Did you watch season 1?
Hold on. Stop.
Sorta.
Stop.
What's up?
Yeah. You don't like campy cartoon.
Are you gonna hop on the Kung Fu Hustle thing right now? Are you gonna tag that one?
No, I don't like campy cartoon, little half-hour segment shows, especially ones that just
Okay,
end.
there you go. You fixed it with the half-hour segment shows. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'd be like,
I like Kung Fu Hustle.
well, you watch
That's
Van
it.
Damme.
Do I?
Watch anime.
But-
Yeah, I know. There's something about these Marvel shorts. If they're too campy, I'm not about it. That's why I like the Nebula one. It wasn't campy.
I can understand that though.
Yeah. The 1602 one was a little strange.
If you don't know that material though, I could completely understand.
Yeah.
Which
And
one's that?
it's the one set in 1602 where they there's a time flippy floppy. And
Mhm.
trust me, it's tame compared to the miniseries.
Yeah.
The comic, there's a lot of going on in there, in the 6 issues of 1602. That was fucking dense.
But the last episode, that battle, they went there. They brought everything in.
Oh
All right,
yeah,
great.
that was.
No more spoilers because I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, okay.
I watched Aliens.
Like for the first time ever.
the
Yeah.
40-year-old movie.
Wait, you've never seen Aliens?
Nope.
And what did you think?
I thought it was good. I thought
Mhm.
it was good for what it was. I
It-
should say.
At
Because this stupid shit of like the incompetent guy in charge, the gung ho soldiers.
It's
But
product of. It's product.
Yeah. It's kind of where the tropes originate.
I was gonna say that. That's what I enjoyed it because I feel like that's where like it reminded me of Halo 1 before the flood came in and they're all like, yeah, let's go and get this. And then the flood came and they're like, let's get out of here.
Well, out of all the Alien movies, that is my personal favorite. I'll take the second one out of all of them.
It's raw.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Like, the new ones are like just
Well, the new ones are cerebral, way more cerebral than the
yeah.
The second
Fair.
one had Cameron.
I will say this: Elon Musk stole the Cybertruck from Aliens.
I could see
The
that.
one in that movie was cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was honestly, I thought their truck was the worst one. It looked so bad,
See-
but so good at the same time.
How happy were you with when Paul Reiser finally got his?
Who's that?
What the fuck was his
Douchebag
name?
corporate.
Yeah.
Oh,
The one who had his collar popped, which I think was one of the best future fashion styles. They're like, you know what? We gotta change something. Something's gotta look futuristic. You know what? Take your collar and. All right, it looks stupid. Everyone do it.
he's the guy that's like trying to take the embryos back. And
Yeah.
He's like, "Dude, we'll be millionaires. Want to be a millionaire?
He's Nedry from Jurassic Park.
Isn't he a show like Felicity or some shit like that?
Bad About You.
Mad About You.
He was also in Beverly Hills Cop
1 and 2.
and 4.
New show.
But yeah, I
Reviews?
saw that. That was good.
I
I
have
watched.
4 reviews.
Okay, I'll be quick. I watched 2 Hulu movies. I don't know the name of either one. But one was like the mom, her son's a serial killer, and she makes clones for him to try to wean him off serial killing. Forget the fuck it's called. She's not here. And then I watched the other one with the guy from New Girl.
Oh, Self-Reliant.
Yeah, that one was good.
Him and Anna Kendrick. I wanted to watch it last night when Ashley was like,
Dude, that's actually a good movie. Hey, what was the scary movie you watched with the serial killer? Yeah, it wasn't good. The serial killer wasn't that good. Skip that one.
Sounds like an interesting plot. She
Those sound-
clones people.
The plot was interesting, but they just
execution was bad.
yeah. Self-Reliance was good though.
Okay, Justin, bang your reviews.
You're
away,
done?
please.
You got no more?
I can't think of anything else. Go ahead.
Mike, you're done?
Kyle?
Today I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem with my 2.5-year-old, and he sat through like 3/4 of the fucking movie. Glued to the screen.
Did you see it before that?
No.
Oh.
That was my first viewing.
What'd you think?
I thought it was great. There's a couple things that Bebop and Rocksteady being good guys bothers me a lot.
Yeah, I'm not happy with
Yeah. I hope Shredder changes
It's not
them.
Gonna, no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, they seem just too nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing negative about them, any of the other mutants, which is, it's kind of unfortunate that one of them was really, really fucked up, and the rest of them are just
Mhm.
kind of meh. It would be good if they were a little morally ambiguous,
Fucked
so
up.
you could just turn
Fucked
them.
up for appropriate reasons, though.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, he definitely had a Killmonger thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the fact that they changed that they're all mutants from animals and not from like I was a human, but I had a piece of rhinoceros hair on me, so No, I'm a human rhino. I like that it was just how the turtles turned out too. I liked all that.
Gives some
Everybody-
consistency to the concept.
Yeah, everybody in it was great. I have issues with April, but not the same issues that everybody else had with April. So I don't care what the character looks like. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I don't like that she was not nearly as helpful as April has been in like any other version of the Ninja Turtles.
Minus that last one. She was basically there just because it's Megan
Oh.
Fox.
The Megan,
Yeah.
it's Megan.
Oh no, even some of the shit she did in it,
Yeah,
they had her do some.
she did more stuff than this chick
Yeah.
did.
They actually used her sexuality. That was the weird part about that one. Every other version, April O'Neil is really smart and thinks her way through things. She was kind of smart, but used her sexuality
Right.
to enhance her intelligence.
Even in Out of the Shadows, because she was that one.
I saw them both once.
That one was not good.
I think better than what they did here. Not that it was a total train wreck, but you know,
Splinter.
all of it was enjoyable. Percy Jackson continues to be really good. Adam Copeland was great as Ares.
He's
Honestly.
the first thing you see when you turn on Disney Plus right now for me.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I don't like is the chick that they cast for Annabeth is not the greatest actress. Everybody else in the show does a pretty good job, and you can tell that she has not really been in too much, or at least that's just how she's playing this character. I don't know, but it kind of slows down the pace for me. Last night we settled on House of Dragons. We began that.
Yeah.
Vinny,
How many
I thought
shows do you have going on right now?
well, we caught up to Reacher, so now we're at we can only watch the episode when it drops. Fuck else were we watching? How to Get Away with Murder, but that's a long series, so that gets thrown in throughout the week too. House of Dragons was good. It was weird watching Matt Smith fuck someone though.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Real weird.
Is he Dr.
Mhm.
Dick?
No,
Mm-mm.
Point. I mean, yeah, weird.
but he loses interest and he's just like, can't fuck right now because I'm angry.
What better time to fuck?
And just like I took a bullet for the team when Zombievers came out, I sat down and watched Zack Snyder and Netflix's Rebel Moon.
How far did you get into it?
25 minutes.
I sat down and watched. I took a soupçon of a shit pile.
Yeah, you took a bullet for us.
I did.
No, you got the spray after you farted. You didn't do much.
You,
I
you
got-
grabbed the ejected.
Listen, I got enough of
casing.
it to know that none of you are ever going to watch this fucking movie.
Never was.
No.
Obviously.
Every review I see makes it even less.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Something
know,
like that.
You know how like we make funny things and like completely rip off stuff, but like you know that we're ripping it off. We're very like open about ripping the thing we're ripping off.
In a satiric sense.
Yeah. The problem with Rebel Moon is every movie that it's ripping off, I really like.
And
Like-
already did it better.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you're not going to top the majority of this movie is Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, right? So like, if he got to do this in Star Wars, it's the Star Wars story that I've always wanted, but it doesn't work because it's not in Star Wars.
Well, we already got it. It was called Rogue One.
Kinda, but like this is beat for beat that story. This is this village, planet, grain.
No need for metaphor there.
Nope. Empire, through a space vagina. Yeah.
Can't raise eyebrow.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Legit look like Just
I've seen the image.
space vagina opens, and out comes the ship.
Okay.
Then you sprinkle in the beginning of Inglourious Bastards, which you're never going to top that
No.
scene anyway.
Mm-mm.
All with some of
Wait, which scene? Which scene in Glorious Bastards?
The Christoph Waltz where he goes to the farm and he interrogates the guy.
Oh, gotcha.
So, and then combine that all with some of the stalest acting and in slow motion. And you might say, well, just the action scenes. To that I say, no.
Wait.
It's slow motion conversations.
Slow motion everything. He finds a way to give slow motion.
Did he play that Juvenile song, Slow Motion?
I wish.
Did he play the locomotion?
I wished there was any needle drops in this movie. It might have made it slightly more bearable.
Is he Michael Bay territory? Now, I think Michael Bay makes better movies
Michael Bay makes better movies.
because you know what you're getting. And he doesn't try to, like, pretend he's
No, he doesn't.
Da Vinci coding the fucking Star Wars movie.
You say it says Michael Bay. You know you're getting explosions
CPU.
of a hot chick.
Mhm.
Guns.
Oh yeah, and the villain is always introduced in kind of a slow-mo wind tunnel way.
Right. And you know that
Mm-hmm.
going in
Mhm.
100%. The problem with Zack Snyder is Zack Snyder did really good zombie movies,
Really good zombie movies.
and then he's done mediocre other movies.
Well, no, he's had kind of he had an early peak, very early peak.
What
Yes,
else
he
of
does.
his that's not the Living Dead movies that's good?
300.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Go
It's
back and watch it.
crazy. I've
Yes.
watched it recently. It's fucking weird. But it's Frank Miller. He did a Frank Miller movie well.
Okay, it's not his movie.
No, nothing is his.
Right.
And when he tries to do stuff that are his, it's a turd farm.
Well, yeah,
Army of what do you call it? Not Return. What the hell dead was that?
Army of the
Dawn
Dead.
of the
Dawn.
Dead.
Mm-hmm.
A remake written by James Gunn, so it had two pedigree behind it, and he just didn't fuck it up. 300. And then Watchmen. He just had to make sure the movies didn't fall apart.
Yeah, and then you get what was that? What was the one fucking movie? The Psych Ward. And,
Oh, Sucker Punch, his baby.
yeah, you got Sucker Punch, and then you get his fucking DC shit, which was
Yeah.
horrendous.
We're all stars.
Did you watch
I
it?
didn't hate Sucker Punch.
Weird.
Didn't he do Watchmen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike's-
Okay. 300 was good in the sense that it wasn't historically accurate outside of the Battle of Thermopylae.
Happened. Definitely
Mhm.
happened that way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that were like big history buffs that were expecting like a Napoleon-esque type movie, and like when that came out, I heard a lot of people like history teachers like walked out like this is fucking bullshit.
Did they not watch the fucking trailers? Like,
I
I know
mean,
they didn't. I know they didn't have the llama playing the sitar in the trailer, but like they kind of sold it as fantasy.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak to these people. I liked it for what it was. But
Yeah.
Justin's kind of right though. Like rewatching it,
it doesn't. It's not good.
That's good
I mean,
enough.
it's
It's
not
not
ter- it's not-
incredible.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Right?
it's got weird slow motiony like bah.
He way abused it in there. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
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 The problem with that movie is it looks like a fucking set piece.
Yeah, everything about it looks
Everything.
CG.
Yeah, it looks like a stylized stage play.
Let's not forget, this was right after Sin City came out, and they were like, "Yeah, you can make Frank Miller movies if you use like 75% CGI. If you make
Sure.
it look stylistic. If you do this and do that." And he's like, "Oh, I'll just do what Rodriguez did. I'll just transpose it onto this Frank Miller story," and it worked ish. Neither one of them had a good fucking sequel, but now we're
But
done.
Holy shit, Rebel Moon's terrible.
Okay, back on track.
You know me. I'm not one to just like completely quit on a movie, right? I will see it through to the end. No. I couldn't.
Maybe you just need to watch the director's cut because that was obviously the true story he's trying to tell.
Do you think Disney gave him the okay to make that movie the obvious Star Wars knockoff, or do you think he's going to get served?
They're not gonna. They won't go after him. The only thing it really has, besides the glaring long shot of a spaceship to open your fucking movie like it is a Star Wars movie.
Oh my goodness.
Or wait,
Oh, he did.
can Mel Brooks go after him for Spaceballs?
Probably not.
Oh, I'd love that. 95-year-old Mel Brooks starts a court case up because he ripped off something he ripped off.
Did you see they gave him an Oscar?
Joe.
I'm sorry. That was just Mel Brooks was brought up.
Yeah, just trying to get through the fucking
You
review.
brought it up.
2 hours, 21 minutes in.
Hey, did you guys watch the Packer game the other day? Oh, you guys want to talk about the Packers? No shit. How about that? Let's talk football.
Yeah, football's dead to me.
Rebel Moon, don't watch. Even if you're that bored.
Is that all the reviews then?
That's
Everything has been reviewed. Let's do news for yous then. Here's one. Since Justin's already riled up, let's piss him off some more. 28 years later is in development, and while you might think that this would be the end of a trilogy that started like 20-something years ago, no, they're saying it could be the beginning of a separate trilogy.
28
Yeah.
years later. Why?
Why not?
Did you
They're
see?
dumb movies.
Did you see the other movie that is supposed to get a sequel that doesn't need one?
Most of them?
Bill and Ted 4 is in the works.
Okay, even on my
Did-
fucking side.
Yeah, that is.
Did you guys watch the third one?
Yeah,
It was cute.
fine.
It was
fine.
cute.
I
It was a
hated
fun
it.
little
I
experience.
hated it.
Why'd you hate
I
it?
can
It
understand people being let
sucked.
down by it. It's not incredible, but it was silly fun. Let's end it there. We don't need a fourth.
Yeah, it was fine. Right where they landed.
It limped into the end zone. It had some fun moments, but I don't think we need a fourth go.
Well,
They killed Ted's dog.
Megan won't watch it then.
Oh shit.
If it's the two of them going around killing people,
They
I'd
kill
watch
someone
it.
kills Death, and then they go on a spree.
and they can't actually kill anybody, so they're just
Yeah.
beating the shit out of people, leaving them dismembered.
Yeah.
I want
And
this
Station
one.
Station is played by Ryback. They fuse together in the beginning, and then it's Ryback for the rest of the movie. You're welcome.
Station is Ryback and Goldberg together.
Ryberg.
Goldback. Wait, no, that's something
Nope.
else.
Wait, Ryberg? I know Ryberg. He's good
Ryberg?
people.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're making a fucking 28 years later. Huh?
I'll watch it. First two were actually decent movies.
There you
You know Fruit Stripe gum? Moving along. Story's
Yeah.
over. Moving along.
Yeah.
You know Fruit Stripe gum? Do you really like it? Well, you better hoard it now because they are discontinuing it.
I thought they discontinued it like 20 years ago.
Anybody really like it?
For the
Well, for the first 5 seconds,
yeah. Wait, for the whole pack, right? 5 seconds, yeah.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
They put out Fruit Stripe gummies over the summer, and I got a bag for me and Mike to try, and the gum's better.
Really?
Yeah.
Sad.
That is sad.
Yeah. I'm amazed they hung on this long.
I totally thought they stopped fucking production at some point in like the 2000s.
I think they did, and then they brought it back for just, I guess, until now. But I think they did stop it.
It's one of those things you never see it anywhere. The only time I think I ever got one was in like
Cracker Barrel.
Halloween. Someone might throw one in a Halloween bag.
They sell it over at the candy stores in Smithville.
They do, yeah. Yes.
For long.
Nope.
The Star Trek 4 that was supposed to be happening. That's right, Joe. I can talk about this. You're not allowed to. The Star Trek 4 that was supposed to be happening, the Kelvin timeline one with Chris Pine and Quinto and Zoe Saldana and all them folks, is apparently still in production. It's gonna happen. None of the actors know anything about it, so that's strong. Bless you, Kyle.
There's something else. There's a second part to that.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of that series, and there's going to be a prequel movie coming out now.
That is the stupidest thing.
I'm pretty sure the one from 09 was a prequel. I don't know how much more prequel you can get.
All right.
You watch the main character be fucking born in the first.
No, Joe.
No, I'm sorry, Joe. This is the whole. Whatever I say is the whole story, and that's it. That's really it. That we're gonna get a final outing of Chris Pine as Kirk, which I enjoy, but then they're gonna start it all over again, which I don't fucking get. No, Joe, you're not allowed. You lost a bet. Chad Stahelski, who has directed all 4 of the John Wick movies, will be taking over the creative control of the John Wick universe, which was kind of obvious. He was one of the creators, but he's going to Kevin Feige that. At the same time, he Kevin Feige's the Highlander universe. Highlander, he's directing the movie that's coming up.
Okay.
They're going to start production soon. The one starring Henry Cavill.
Okay.
And nobody. Okay, I see. Vinny's
I got you.
Thank you.
You got a smirk from me, sir.
Did you see that that guy wants in on Blade too?
Stahelski?
Yeah.
The John Wick guy, yeah.
We talked
Yeah.
about it last week that he was being the director.
Even though they still have another one, I think. But then again, that one's been going through so much tumultuous shit.
Mhm.
You might have
Bring
it
him
on
in
that.
for stunt coordination or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
Blade's got to throw some roundhouses.
Apparently, Highlander isn't just stopping with a new show or a new movie. There might be a new show. There's probably going to be a new show. Comic books, games. They're going to milk these immortals because it's not like they're going to die or anything. So that's a happening. There's going to be a new Ghost Rider in Marvel Comics. Technically, there is in the most recent issue of the Johnny Blaze series, and they weren't announcing who it was up until the issue came out. It's the Hood. Yeah. Who is a villain, a supernatural-based villain, is now a spirit of vengeance. So it's the first time that I know of where a bad guy has gotten that role, which kind of makes sense because he's not supposed to be a hero. It's pretty fitting. Last story is one that I believe Justin hit me to yesterday. If you were young-ish, a teenager in the 90s, or paying attention to MTV, you remember MTV Oddities.
Yes.
You remember some weird-ass animation they did.
Adventures of the
One of
Head.
shows, one of the shows, which is a comic that I had already been purchasing up to that point. I think I had pretty much all that first run. The Max. MAXX.
Mhm.
It's a weird-ass series from Sam Keith. One of the oddest comic artists I've ever seen. Get a live-action show. And I don't know how the fuck they're going to do this.
It's weird because the cartoon was only 6 episodes, or it was really short.
Yeah, there was so much more in the comic. Actually, I can't even say there was so much more in, because it was the most faithfully recreated book to animation ever. They took the images from the book and kind of motion comicked them. The story is pretty much one-to-one. The only difference is, I think in like the 5th episode, there's a cop that fucks him up. It was supposed to be Savage Dragon, because they did a crossover.
That'd be cool to see.
I don't like the name attached to it. I don't
mind. I love him.
I suggested Batista.
Spices.
No. Because his voice for the narration, I think, would be phenomenal. He's got that deep voice. It would be perfect. And I think he could play both sides in the real world and in the fake, weird Pangea world of the character. I think he could play that duality.
I got to agree with Joe. He's a great performer, and he does have a good look for it.
I was just being a joke.
Yeah, definitely, always. But Che, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's
I,
odd.
don't, I would take Batista over Channing Tatum in a fucking heartbeat.
And
It's happening.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, for that role, yeah, I would.
Batista could
Really
play
wouldn't.
dramatic. I think he could really play that character
don't,
well.
Don't take that away from Channing. He can do dramatic roles too. He's not the type of person that I think of when I see that character.
No.
So definitely an odd fit.
I buy him as Gambit over fucking.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking the other day, he's absolutely going to be in Deadpool 3, right?
We're getting a trailer.
That's coming soon.
Super Bowl.
Okay.
Oh man.
I was just watching Free Guy the other day. There's no fucking way he's not going to be in Deadpool 3.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's already been in Sean Levy.
Yeah.
Shit's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, did somebody mention football? Just checking.
You want to talk about football for a while?
No one talk about football.
Oh, I thought somebody said something about the Super Bowl.
Oh
It's
yeah,
happening this year.
commercial.
Yeah.
Commercial.
It's happening this year.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the teams that are going to be there
I mean, we could
in it.
if you want to discuss them for a minute. Like I was kind of shocked.
No, I don't. I just wanted to point out that, like, of the five of us, only one of us has a favorite team that still has a chance to be in it.
I'm rooting for Detroit.
Out of the five of us, only four of us have a favorite team, so let's start there.
Wait, your favorite team isn't the Giants?
I don't really, like if I don't have a favorite team anymore. Like it's what we grew up with. And it's like, oh, they did good this year, yay! But I can't really, say I back them. I'm not a fan.
The Jets suck.
I was just kidding about talking football, guys.
I was shocked by the pounding Philly took.
It was great.
I was shocked that it was that bad, but I knew they were going to lose.
It
They
was.
haven't played a good game in like 2 months.
Are we in the postseason already?
Oh yeah,
Shit
Yes.
it's
Wild card
the
round is over.
yeah, it's divisional, then championship, then Super Bowl.
And then Kyle's team.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
I know. You did the world a favor. They're gonna lose in this coming week, but
Yeah, probably. How do you feel about that? Because I don't want to talk to John. I don't talk to John. I don't want to talk to John after that game.
I don't talk to John. How about
Yeah.
that?
I'm sure he'll text me.
My Steelers, they got robbed by the referees in the script of the NFL to make sure the Chiefs play the fucking Bills again.
Dude,
Goddamn.
I didn't know you were a Steelers fan, but they had no chance in that game.
They did.
They didn't.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
And
Yes, I did. You had.
it was 24-17. They had momentum, and then the referees let an illegal block in the back concuss our number one cornerback. No flag thrown. There was bullshit all over the place. Josh Allen does a fake slide, runs 52 yards. Fuck my ass.
You know who he did a fake slide event? He did a fake slide event. Who became a first round draft pick because he did a fake slide and it was a highlight reel everywhere.
Listen, don't say anything negative about Kenny Pickett.
It's just funny that that's the play you called out.
Yeah, well, I think it's a dumb play. Well, because in college you can still get hit, right?
I don't know.
No, I think you just have to be touched. I don't think you get hit.
Yeah, because the NFL they show you, like, if you're not making over $40 million a year, they will not call shit on you. Because Mason slid, he got touched, and he didn't do this, so they go, oh, he's fine. But Allen gets up, and they go, whoa, he's playing the Chiefs next week.
Dude, I love the fact that there were so many snowballs being thrown at that game.
During plays.
Dude, they were
flags
launching
either.
snowballs at people.
You're supposed to penalize the team of the people doing that shit. Another thing. Let's change the subject.
All right. I have news that's not football related.
That is your sports break.
Joe,
Yeah.
I'm not done yet, but all right. Go ahead.
Oh, you're gonna talk more Packers? Go right ahead.
Pack goal.
Go ahead, Joe.
Empire magazine has did a spread about Ghostbusters Frozen Empire,
Why is that news, Joe?
Janine suits up.
There you go.
That's
on the magazine.
yeah. That's pretty awesome that they gave like. I'd like to see her with a proton pack because
If she doesn't do some kind of action in the movie, there'll be fucking riots. You don't tease this
Who's
like that.
Janine and why should I care?
Annie
What happened,
Potts.
huh?
Who?
Well, hold, slow down.
Yeah, stop for a second.
Ghostbusters. We're talking Ghostbusters here, Vinny. Who's Janine?
Is Bill Murray?
Melnitz from my staff.
Say what?
Thank you.
Yeah.
She's got the bug eyes.
Okay.
Janine.
Sorry about the whole
Ghostbusters. What do you want?
Quit better
Now
Jackson.
stop. There's that lady.
We gave
Yeah.
him a little French bread pizza.
Passed right.
She ran right
That's
down.
right now.
Typical.
Oh, okay. Okay, she's in it.
They're all in it.
She's the fucking beating heart of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
She had an action. There was the Janine real Ghostbusters action figure where she actually did Ghostbuster stuff. She had a uniform. She had a flight suit.
Well, she had one in a few episodes of the
Mhm.
show.
Mm-hmm.
They're honoring that, which was canon. The
Yes,
whole show
yes,
was oddly canon.
yes.
Yep.
Aykroyd was involved in every
Mhm,
fucking script,
mhm.
not just looking them over, writing most of them. Loves that.
I would like to propose to the group that we do a Nerdaties goes to the
They're
movies.
already married.
It's true. I'm taking
Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we
Bro,
do.
we can't get together as a group to consistently play Dungeons and Dragons, and you want to go to a fucking movie.
My wife won't. Beth won't go see Ghostbusters.
Okay, here. Let's try and make a pledge that most of us go to see it at some point on the opening weekend. I know I can follow through.
I will.
My life is easy
I mean,
enough.
look,
I
I
will.
my issue is very similar to Kyle's issue, right? We need babysitters.
Yes. Depending on how far out this is happening,
March.
I could probably figure out a way to make it happen, on the condition of I get to pick who I sit next to.
Oh, we see it in IMAX. 'Cause
No, that's not what I'm saying, Joe.
I know.
You're not
I
sitting
didn't
between
say I
you
get to
two.
pick where we see it. I get to
Not
pick
sitting
who I
between you
sit
two.
next to.
I'm not sitting between you two.
No, you won't sit between me and Justin. You'll sit between me and Vinny, which is going to be worse.
Yeah.
And just as bad. I don't know if it could be worse.
Just
but
No,
I
it
won't-
will be worse.
it's
I
not-
promise it will be worse.
If you'll actively make it worse, yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
it could be worse.
you're
But
damn
it'll
right I will.
It'll naturally be
For the
bad,
guy who
so
wouldn't
you
watch
know.
Hamilton, I absolutely will make it worse.
Especially if you sing the whole time.
Okay.
I might.
So
I'll take the inside seat all the way in. I'll eat my popcorn before the previews are done, and I will shit about 3 times throughout the movie. And I'll have to look at you guys and say, "You guys move right now."
Sorry. Excuse me.
you're sitting on the end.
What'd I miss? What
I was
happened?
reading the Batman, dude. I had so much popcorn, and I'm just like,
And you know what? Every time you do that, when you come back and say, "What did I miss?" I will fill you in, and we
Lean
can
over
meet.
me.
We can meet. My mouth can meet your ear, right around Mike's face.
Right behind me, because I still have to be able to see. So you're gonna lean over behind me.
Oh, behind you? That's too
oh,
considerate.
Okay, fine. We'll bring in tin cans and a string.
So you guys have like March 22nd is when it opens.
Okay.
So that weekend, IMAX.
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
Fucking IMAX.
You got to see it in IMAX.
You don't have
see it.
No, it would be
I'm gonna be-
awesome.
I'm gonna be as real as possible. If there is ever a movie to get together and have a bro down, why in the fuck would it be Ghostbusters?
What the fuck are you talking
It's
what-
Ghostbusters.
Do we vote him out now? Do we vote him out now for that statement?
You know what? I will throw this out there. It is weird that we're doing it for Frozen Kingdom after not doing it for Afterlife. I still have not seen Afterlife.
I saw it.
You need to see Afterlife.
Thanks.
D-
I own it. I'll borrow it.
yeah, break tissues.
What?
Tissues.
I said I own Afterlife on disc. Do you want to borrow it?
That's a thing people still do?
I still collect physical media. Yes.
I bought it on the 4K. For movies, I go physical whenever possible. Yeah.
Let's get physical.
Yo, watch watch Leave the World Behind on Netflix, you're gonna want to start stocking up on your fucking DVDs.
Guns.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because when the fucking grid goes down and they take out the satellites, you've got no entertainment without physical media.
I have DVDs still.
Do you have like more modern shit? Probably not.
No, but I have a lot of DVDs.
Get some more DVDs.
I don't need them.
Oh, but you need vinyl.
I don't. First of all, I haven't bought myself anything on vinyl in like over 2 years.
When was the last DVD you bought?
Been longer than 2 years.
Exactly. See, you're making my fucking point for me. Anyway,
It's probably been
Let's-
almost 5 years.
let's focus on the fucking problem here. Vin, you come to me on my day of birth, insulting
The big 4-0.
like my all-time favorite film franchise.
40
That's
years.
wild.
You have quite an extensive vocabulary for someone who was just born.
Who do you think you are, sir?
Well, I don't get up for the Ghostbusters.
I see this. I don't know how the fuck we're related.
Well, the first two were good. I wasn't old enough to go see them in the movie theaters when they came out. Now, the way that they saturate the market with the 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th installment, it's hard for me to say, ooh,
Dude.
I would love to see that.
Afterlife was
Afterlife was
so good.
Your blanket hatred for franchises going on too long doesn't really stand when it's the third movie and there hasn't been one in 20 years. 30, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That counts in 16.
I'm still scarred from the female busters.
That does not exist.
And
None of us were happy about
Mm-mm.
it, but this has nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
now,
It is
maybe.
a direct sequel to Ghostbusters 2, and the game is canon.
Well, I'll tell you what. If we all agree to go, I'll watch the First Life one, and then we can go see the Frozen Queens.
I absolutely am down to go if Kyle and Vinny legit are sitting next to each other.
No, not next to each other. No, next to Mike.
Yeah.
You realize I don't need to agree to this, right? I want to enjoy my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's your birthday. I've had Ghostbusters longer than anyone else here.
True. You are.
Mhm.
right with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
My
true.
love runs deeper. I want to enjoy this movie. I don't want to just hear.
I'll do this. I'll do this. Who's that? Why did he do that?
Is that Janine?
Where
Is that
are
one
they going?
Janine?
What's that guy's name? Where are they going?
See,
That
this,
shit.
this is what I mean. Science isn't real. This shit.
Yeah.
Every 5 minutes. Ooh, I'm a scared. Ooh, it's a ghost. I'm a scared now.
Oh my God! Did that get you too?
All right.
Oh, my heart's palpitating.
News thing.
Oh no, hang on. If Mike feels that way about Ghostbusters and doesn't want the experience ruined for him, I completely understand. I don't remember when the release date is, but would somebody think that the next Deadpool movie is an acceptable replacement to Ghostbusters as the group movie to go see?
He's still
seating
gonna.
arrangements?
He's still gonna not want to have to deal with you and Vinny.
I mean, but I feel like that's a more appropriate movie to have that shenanigans happening in.
I do know Beth wants to see that
I
one.
feel like he would feel more a part of the movie.
More appropriate. No movie is inappropriate.
No.
So there's no
Well,
instance where it's
So
more
what
appropriate.
if? So and hear me out here. Hear me out here.
I have no
What
choice.
if? Because it's the first viewing that we're viewing it as a group. What if we purchased your ticket for you for the first viewing, specifically so that we could annoy the shit out of you, and then you could use your movie buying money to buy a ticket to see it whenever you want it after that.
Do you,
We
do
just
you
want
not
the enjoyment
understand?
of ruining your first viewing of a movie,
Yeah,
not
but
ruining your
you-
only viewing of a movie.
you don't seem to get my love for cinema. That it is.
No, I get it.
You guys, yeah, you're trying to fuck with my religion. You're trying to fuck with my beliefs. That's
I
what it is.
see this in a movie theater. Kyle, woo!
Listen, Mike, I think it's just better to have ideas. All right, changing an idea is easy. Changing a belief is trickier.
That's deep.
Whether you believe you can or you
Yeah.
can't.
It is deep.
You're right. Like the minds of Minolta.
Yeah. You like what's my friend?
Ooh.
I'm not letting you people ruin movies for me.
Hmm.
It's bad enough strangers do it. I'm not letting my family do it too.
Hey, listen, when we
Oh,
go,
I'm doing it.
when we go, it's good. As long as I don't have anybody to antagonize me, we're good.
I promise if I didn't have children, finding out the movie times that Mike was going and just being pretending to be a stranger and annoying him for that movie would be a hobby of mine.
This proves it.
And then he'd come on the show and talk shit about people in the theater, and I'd be like, what an asshole.
Dude, this is
What
so.
an inconsiderate, disrespectful asshole.
This
And it
is.
would be
Mike
me.
Higgins review. There's some asshole in the back. I couldn't see who it was, but I bet he had a big fucking beard. Just being an asshole.
That's so fucked up. This is like. We just want to enjoy the movie.
Justin was never the problem, and he's not when we're in a theater together, and someone's not there.
No.
He's perfectly fine.
Let's be fair. Justin was absolutely 50% of the problem.
No,
He becomes 50% of the problem once instigated.
It doesn't.
There's no
yes.
problem there. Once his
The
body's
problem
pushed,
isn't Justin or I. The problem is Justin and I together.
It's alchemy. Yeah.
Question.
Yes. So Justin therefore is 50% of the problem.
Just so I know what not to do. What instigates Justin?
Justin's the water. You're the baking soda.
yeah.
Right. So I bake and he washes the dishes.
That's like the volcano thing. Like that. They
Ooh.
come together in their school project.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's school project?
That
I'm
pisses
fine
me
and
off.
dandy. Don't give me my box of Sour Patch Kids, and I'm good. I watch my trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Excited. The movie starts. Yay!
Take it in. Don't have to
Mhm.
comment on it like you're at home, like some fucking heathen.
I wait until after,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
unless
you know-
something unless something shocking happens, and then I'll turn the mic and be like,
Well, remember when we saw the
Why?
Avengers? We were all quiet for the Avengers until the end. We were like, "Whoa!"
I'm gonna be the woman I sat next to during Infinity War. I'm gonna breathe through my mouth. My nose doesn't exist. I'm gonna constantly bring out my phone. I won't turn down the brightness.
Oh, you're
Not even on the
don't be
screen
that
until
guy.
Someone else late. That's when I go. And I look back at my phone, breathe through my mouth, softly.
"They're making another Fear Street movie for Netflix." R.L. Stein.
Nice.
We do all three. Like they're it's just
No,
another
there's
story?
more. There's more books in that series. This
Okay.
one's a pretty good one. I remember reading it, so I'm looking forward to it.
The first two were good. I know it myself. I didn't finish that off.
Me too. I didn't watch the last one either. Top Gun 3 is happening.
Money. I mean, hey, good
Money.
for them. Money.
Is
Money.
it good for
So, I think we send in our discussion to Warner Brothers. Who's
Paramount.
making this?
Paramount?
Paramount.
Mhm.
There's gonna be a scene, him running next to a cornfield, crop dusting, him and the
Yeah.
plane split, and they zoom in on him running now at this point, and then it just soft fade into the plane. Now he's in a plane. It's like the next scene. He's doing plane stuff.
Yeah,
Plain stuff.
Did he-
Flying. Whatever.
he is the plane in this movie.
I don't really remember him running that much in Maverick.
It doesn't
have to.
matter.
You know what they're gonna do? Mark my words on this shit. By the end of this third movie, they're gonna put him into an experimental armor where he flies around without being in a plane. By hook or by fucking crook, they're gonna make him Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
This,
grow facial
this
hair
thing,
inexplicably.
he won't pass the torch. He
Well,
will
no.
not be the guy.
It's so
Bad. Yes.
no. Well, no. Top Gun Maverick was a good movie.
A I'll take your word for it.
Like,
That actually was.
yeah, it was a good movie,
Take your word for it too.
but it ended like
I don't know where you've been on this show. There's a short list of people that I fucking hate in Hollywood, right? We all know Matt Dillon right up there, right? Tom Cruise
Dude,
on that list.
Tom Cruise
I
second,
told you-
Dylan?
No one's ranked. It's just these are the most 5 hated individuals, and they're two of them.
bro, you have to watch a movie. I've said this movie 1,000 times. Pawn Shop Chronicles. It's
Yeah.
one of those.
Here's the thing.
No thing me.
Look at my
Don't
shirt.
thing me.
Look at my shirt, right? Justice League, right? Like we all fit. These
Okay,
characters,
where's,
right?
where's he going with this one?
Me.
Who?
The
Hal?
Green Lantern.
Okay.
Not. It doesn't necessarily have to be Hal. But like, out of all of us, I have the best willpower. You could tell me all you want to watch the movie because it's going to change my mind about that person. I
No.
have
No,
so
no,
much
no, no, no.
willpower, so much willpower that I'm just like, no. I stand firmly in my belief that I don't like Matt Dillon's face, and also Tom Cruise is a miserable weirdo.
All right.
Why is he miserable?
Back to Pawn Shop Chronicles. He's probably miserable. He's closeted. He can't handle anyone saying anything negative to him. He's definitely miserable.
That's slanderous.
Pawn
Keep
Shop
saying it
Chronicles.
so we get some attention.
The story itself is what's going to make you like the movie. Who cares about Matt Dillon?
He does.
His
Definitely.
storyline is cool, but not because of Matt Dillon's acting.
Doesn't matter. Don't like Matt Dillon.
You like Elijah Wood?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Paul Walker?
It's just like,
You hate Paul Walker?
you know how like some people are like, I don't like mushrooms, and they won't eat the dip because even though they like all the other stuff in it, because there's mushrooms in it, they're not gonna fucking eat it,
Yeah.
right? Or like Joe, he can love this fucking sandwich, but there's like just the slightest smear of fucking mayonnaise on it. That motherfucker's not eating that sandwich.
Nope.
At all.
Mm-mm.
Not happening.
Mm-mm.
I fucking hate Matt Dillon. Like, if Matt Dillon was somehow made aware of how much I disliked him, and he's like, please, let me come on the show to, like, discuss with you, I'm really not that bad of a guy. I'd be like, no, I hate your fucking face.
What about Kevin Dillon?
Yeah, he's a tool bag, too.
Johnny Drama?
Yeah, but I don't hate him as much as...
I don't get that. I say it every time. His face is so much more hateable.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like either one. But Matt Dillon's worse. Anyway,
I don't believe you. If it was an opportunity for us to get notoriety, because let's face it, he is Matt Dillon.
no, you know why? Because we had an opportunity to get a flat earther author on this show a few years back, and someone who just mentioned this to me, Michael, was like, we're not doing it.
Okay. Here's the conundrum. We have some jerk off who doesn't believe the world is a sphere. We want that guy on,
But it
who
could've
no one
got-
will give a shit about.
it
Or
could've gotten us
one
listened.
of the stars of Something About Mary. One of the guys from The Outsider. The guy who said, let's do it for Johnny. Him. Nah, he wouldn't be more important than some jagoff who doesn't believe in physics.
Listen, that Jagoff could have had a lot of followers. We could have hooked some
I don't
more-
want those people.
Hey, and I don't want Matt Dillon.
You don't want Matt
How do you
Dillon's
feel-
fans?
How you guys feel about Jake Busey?
I met him. He's awesome.
He's all right. Jake Busey's decent.
Yeah, I like Jake.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's got a weird face. He's definitely got a weird
Yeah.
face.
So it's,
Well, that's why I threw it out there.
it's not always about a face, right? Like you could still look weird. I don't hate them. It's just everything about Matt Dillon. There's an aura about him that I just don't.
He does
fucking like.
seem arrogant. There, even his. I'm not. I can't say that. Every character he's ever played seems arrogant.
Yeah. Fuck Matt Dillon.
Dude,
The Game of Thrones creators, their Star Wars movie was going to be about the first Jedi
sweet.
Oh,
of the Jedi Order, and I would have been into
How
that.
would they fuck that one up?
I don't know,
The last
but
act
it would have
just
been cool.
falls apart.
they wouldn't have fucked it up till the end.
The
All
last
character
act.
development just goes out the window.
The last bit of news I have before food news is Universal is looking to rapidly remove The Simpsons from both Universal Hollywood and Universal Florida.
It's coming home.
Yeah, I think Disney is gonna do something big with that.
You think, Joe?
Oh no, we know Disney is gonna do something big with that.
2026 or 7, the licensing agreement for The Simpsons is up.
But where do they put them?
Where the
Hollywood.
Galactic
Hollywood.
Star Cruiser is.
That would be a lot of work to do that.
Turn that into Springfield.
No,
I-
you turn Animation Courtyard, or whatever the fuck that Star Wars thing back there is.
Where?
Like by the Muppets?
The launch bay, right?
Oh, that.
That whole fucking thing back there. You could transition that into, you'll walk into fucking Springfield from over there.
There is so much more room back there because that's where the sound stages used to be.
Yep.
Yep.
Tour?
Mhm.
Tour was? Oh,
Yep.
yeah, they
Yep.
could do a lot of work.
Yeah, there's
That's
a.
basically where the animation, right? That was the animation tour as well.
Mhm.
It started in the same area. Yeah, they haven't done dick with that. So I'm with you on this one. They've just been waiting to get the license back
Yeah.
to explode yellow everywhere.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Whole little area back there it'll be cool.
Mhm.
Food news, yeah.
But yeah, there is none, right? So nerds and douches.
Hey, it's his
Got food
birthday.
news for you, buddy. Cheez-It Snap and Cheez-It regular extra crunchy. If you didn't think your fucking Cheez-Its were crunchy enough before, well, they toasted them a bit longer.
This pisses me off because I was in there the other day, I was in ShopRite, and I wanted to get Cheez-Its. I just wanted regular Cheez-Its, and they had them on sale, but you couldn't find any. Because there's only one shelf of regular Cheez-Its anymore, and all these fucking variations. I don't need a Toastier. I just want Cheez-Its.
The toastier thing is so funny to me. Have you tried them like next to like back to back?
No, are they pretty similar? Is there like not much?
I mean, if you do it because I've tried them separately and then I've tried them together. Separately, I don't really notice that much of a difference, but when you try them back to back, you could definitely tell. When I try them back to back, I thought, because I'm usually like a toastier is better person. I tried them back to back, and I was like, yeah, toastier, not really for me.
Ruined.
Tillamook Ice Cream is launching their chocolate collection for the Valentine's Day. Brownie batter ice cream,
Mm.
dark chocolate brownie batter ice cream with brownie dough pieces, a dark chocolate cookies and cream, a German chocolate cake flavor,
Ooh.
and chocolate hazelnut.
Get in my belly.
Berry Pebbles are now a permanent flavor in the Pebbles line of cereals from Post.
Stop the presses.
Yep. Sun Kissed is dropping strawberry orange flavored soda this spring.
Is that
Okay.
a combo? Has anyone ever done that before? I don't think I've ever heard strawberry orange as a combo.
I've had like gum, strawberry orange.
That's
It's a good combo. It's not bad. It's not like a
Never
go-to, but it's not a terrible flavor.
Curious.
yeah.
Jack Links is putting out the most backwoods flavor of beef jerky I think anybody's ever created.
Cousin sex?
Get ready for Jack Link's Dr. Pepper flavored jerky.
I have a backlog of things that are Dr. Pepper flavored that I have to try now. I don't know if jerky's going on it.
Meat also available in Meat Stick. So the Jack Link's version of a Slim Jim.
No. No.
Meat stick.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I could put a meat stick in my mouth.
You haven't lived till you try.
No, I've lived.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Sometimes you gotta suck a meat stick to know you don't like sucking meat sticks.
That's right.
For the person
Nothing like
who's
mechanically separated chicken.
been going someone has been just going the whole time with us. I commend them.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Gotta Appreciates about you weirdos.
Funfetti is putting out a cheesecake, a pre-made cheesecake. Funfetti flavored. It's got some icing drizzled on top and your classic Funfetti colored dots throughout the cheesecake. So there's that. Little Debbie is launching ice cream bars, strawberry shortcake roll bars, and Star Crunch ice cream bars.
Wait, didn't we go over this recently? Or are they
No.
just dropping something every fucking week now?
Like every week, Little Debbie's all over it. So the
They
Star
did
Crunch.
nothing for decades, and now they're constantly making announcements.
Little Debbie needs money, bro. The Star Crunch ice cream bars are caramel flavored ice cream with a caramel ribbon and crispy bits dipped in milk chocolate. Crispy bits. So, like Nestle's Crunch on the outside.
Star Crunches are really good. A bit too thick on the caramel. They're not quite as bad as 100 grands in that I'm going to break my fucking tooth thing. But they're a workout. A tasty workout, though.
And the last bit of food news is the Double Big Mac coming back to McDonald's starting January 24th.
Just what the world needed.
Well, they saw that KFC re-released the Double Down. And McDonald's was like, hold my Coke.
Did they re-release it again? Or
It's done like the limited run thing like McDonald's does with the McRib.
I keep my ear to the ground for that. I have to try it one day.
It was an experience.
What, the double back?
Double Down.
Oh, the KFC. Ew, I tried it.
It
Yeah,
was good.
it was a thing.
Fried chicken with bacon and cheese in between another piece of fried chicken. It's not like terrible for you, but of course it tasted fucking great.
They should have named it the Idiocracy.
Yes.
Yep. Served it with a large Mountain Dew.
Mm-hmm.
And side of mac and
Tickets to
cheese.
And tickets to Ow My Balls. Oh, wait, no. Ass. Ass was the #1 movie. Okay, Kyle, your food news? Anything?
My food news?
Yeah. None from you?
No, I don't have any. Sorry.
Okay.
Are we on to Nerd Douche?
Yes.
Yes.
I have no douche, but I have 2 nerds.
I have a douche.
Good.
Did you guys hear about the AI George Carlin special?
No.
No.
Yeah, I did.
They are going to be releasing a new Carlin special, all done by AI.
Now, wait a minute.
Like,
Is it old notes of his that are being...
I'm assuming it's
presented?
going to be material that he had with the algorithm from AI delivering it as him.
I'm not 100% against that kind of shit. I don't
I-
love it. When they generate stuff from nothing, when it's like, oh, this is stuff in the Carlin style.
I don't
trying
know.
to make
I don't know
jokes?
if there's like a book, but his daughter's against it, so I doubt it's any
The-
of his actual material.
but if does his daughter control his estate?
I'd imagine.
Then how is it happening?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Or investigation into that.
That's
I didn't hear about this before right now, but I don't like it.
if like
I'm pretty well against it. I mean, if they were generating this stuff from his notes, then just release the notes as a book
like
and be done with it.
if they're gonna take like one of his like albums and generate like a video, like a video of him saying it, then yeah. But I don't know.
Few cycles, but it's not the most offensive thing in the world.
Yeah.
not
There's different ways you could
None
fucking
of it.
do this and annoy
None
me.
of it's good. Just leave it be.
Yeah, that's pretty douchey. Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck.
My 2 nerds this week, the folks at Rocksteady, the game company, in about 2 or 3 weeks, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is coming out, but they've already announced that, I'm not sure if it's in one place in the game or it's in 2 different places. There's monuments for both Kevin Conroy and Arlene Sorkin.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, so much like Marvel did with Chadwick and Stan Lee in the Spider-Man games, Rocksteady has done this, and I'm definitely not getting this game when it comes out, unless it gets blown by everyone.
I
Doesn't
hear
seem to be.
bad things.
I think that the storyline, the story it tells is fun. but the mechanics fuck it up real bad.
The gameplay looks repetitive,
Mm-hmm.
which is not what you want to hear from Rocksteady. They know how to mix shit up well.
But they say the story's great.
Yeah.
So maybe one day. One day.
That's when it's like $2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My last nerd of the week. It's not just the man himself, but the team. That's right. This is the most sports-heavy episode of Nerdaties you'll hear maybe all year long. Maybe.
And on my birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Not just Terry Ryan, but also the Newfoundland Growlers. Now, he was on one episode of Letterkenny, and he was in every episode of Shoresy. Terry Ryan played Hitchcock, Ted Hitchcock.
Okay.
Who was pretty funny in the one episode of Letterkenny. He was one of the newfies that they couldn't really understand. But then they picked him up again to be on the Sudsbury, Blueberry Bulldogs, I think.
Yeah.
He's even got a tattoo on his arm now. That's the logo of that team with Hitch on it. So, very happy with that. His local team, the Newfoundland Growlers, picked him up for a standard player contract. He only played one night so far, but it was on his birthday, on his 47th birthday. He got the call up like the night before to come in, and he'd been retired for almost 20 years from full play. So, I mean, this is like a AAA team or something. This is basically like him being in the no-show. But on his 47th birthday, he got to play for the first time in front of his daughter.
Oh.
So yeah, he did a nice like 13-minute Q&A that night right after playing. They lost, but he was like, I feel good. I'm happy to have done this, and it's just great all around. So that's a good watch too if you liked him on the show. But just the story itself, good for him. One last row maybe.
Yeah.
He's fucking funny on that show.
And season 3 will be happening.
Yeah. And Kiso's got to focus on something.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he gave him notes on the game because he was watching. But that is, as far as shows go, ours.
Yay.
Kyle?
All right. As always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/Nerdaties. Follow us on Twitter @Nerdaties. Email us at nerdaties@gmail.com. Check out nerdaties.com.
While you're there, I'll be nice, I guess. Do us a favor and head on over to nerdaties.myspreadshop.com and purchase a t-shirt or those hoodies that you were so interested in a year ago.
That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
I said it meaner.
Head over to Sinful Creations by Justin, CINNFUL, creationsbyjustin.com, and order sweet treats. Because you deserve it. And so do the people you care about.
Oh.
Getting saccharine.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Thanks.
My dick wants to cry.
Well, at least it doesn't want to puke.
Well, I don't know how I have to follow this.
Just
Well-
say your spiel. Come on, you got a spiel. Let's practice. Be a professional. Come on.
Hey,
spiel.
I'm food. I'm the boy.
So if you're already watching this on YouTube, or if you haven't checked out our YouTube, youtube.com/nerdities,
Pound those buttons.
beat the shit out of that subscribe button. Go.
Just fuck that
Yeah.
subscribe button.
Just
That's right,
You
Joe.
lifeless bitches.
And hit the bell to get notified when new content is coming. You know, I just actually on our videos, comment, like them, share them.
Hey, at least they're here.
They are here. They are watching. So, and they're listening because the podcast is also on YouTube Music. A whole bunch of new content is coming in 2024, including Nerdaties, our cooking show. We have some short films. We have a feature film. All in the works. And another fucked up Christmas special also in the works.
Another year, another Christmas. Special.
Yep.
The Christmas special, baby.
So,
Planning ahead of time now. I think we have 2 stacked up, like
Yeah, we
planes
do.
landing.
if anybody out there wants to give us any kind of budget for these projects that we were working on, just a glimmer, a little sliver of a budget, write to us at nerdaties@gmail.com because we'll croon, we'll swoon, we'll talk about your business
Swallow your children.
and or product. Give us money. Happy birthday, Justin.
He'll wipe him off his chin and say, "Thank you, sir."
May I have another?
Thanks for the meal.
Yum.
All right, that's a show, huh?
That's true.
The opinions of the Nerdies crew are idiotic and poorly thought out. But don't worry, next week's will be Happy
Day
Birthday
to you. Happy
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Justin. Happy birthday to you.
Just
That did nothing.
birth.
Fuck bye.
Well,
Day.
All right, bye, everybody.